Raw camera again. I was so close. Hey! Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing?
Welcome. We got 5 peeps here.
We already got a like up there. We got some commentary going.
Oh, hell
Let me
yeah,
throw those
hell
comments
yeah.
up here because
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
so
I
we
can
can see
do.
them. Oh,
Boom.
cool.
Can I make this bigger?
Who's here? We got Megan, Vicky,
T.
T,
Hey, everybody. Fachet.
Prattes.
Hi.
Ooh, hey guys.
Mm.
It's gonna be a fun one.
It is going to be a fun one for super obvious reasons.
I hope everyone played that wanted to.
Yes.
If not, giving you a little hint, we might be doing this again.
We're
so
definitely
don't
doing
fret.
this every week for a little bit.
Don't fret.
Pretty excited about that. Let me delete this.
But I'm excited. I think we're
Yeah.
gonna wait halfway through, so stick around if you want to see the drawing.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so
was everyone's
stoked
week?
about this. Yeah. Hit us up. Let us know how your week was. I love that you guys are all like, it's
Talking
like
to
a
each
group
other.
chat. Yes, you'll totally be able to buy the mugs once we are
Once the website
once
is
the
up.
website is up,
Yes.
which is
Soon.
like
It's
really
very
soon. I'm so excited about that.
Hey,
David,
David!
hi.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're here.
Yes.
David is an incredible. Wait, speaking of commenting, I commented on Facebook. Kimmy, I'm terrible on Facebook. It's sort of like the I don't know, my least favorite child of the
Yes.
social media. But I did see your comment, and you are in the drawing, so don't worry.
Oh, 100%.
David is, I was going to say shout out to David. Welcome to joining us
Welcome
live.
to the live.
He's an incredible chef, pastries
Go
chef.
check out his Instagram.
Yeah,
it's like,
so cool. It's David Lumtu? Not really sure. Check it out though. It's incredible. Like the work you do with the colors and the dumplings.
it's really
Kinda crazy.
spectacular. So everybody go check that out. Give him a follow because that's crazy. And I'm so stoked that you're here. Yeah. This is great. I wish I had figured out on this thing. I wish I had figured out the like.
The surprise.
Hey, new person to the live, or like first time to the live, and like
Right.
cherry explodes or something. I don't know.
We'll figure it
Hey,
out soon.
Claire.
Hey, Claire.
Hello. All right, so we are underway. This is
Shall we get into it?
this is crazy. Yeah, let's go on and start. I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited. We have a lot to talk about this week because we had a lot of videos come out this week.
Let's start with Wednesday.
Let's start right there.
Wednesday was.
Because we don't do the disclaimer on coffee and tea, do we?
Well, let me just do it.
I know
in
it's
case we
y'all,
have
but just in
some-
case somebody else is watching later or it pops into the
Yes.
live.
This is a show about love and families and relationships, but it is not a family show, you guys. So put the kids in another room or put your earphones in or something, earmuffs on them. I don't know, because everything and anything is always on the table. So sometimes, it gets a little spicy.
Yeah, she talks about poop a lot. So the important thing is that I whenever I go to like make this and sign everything on and set it up, there's always a box and it says, "Is this made for kids? Yes or no?" And I'm like, no.
No.
But it just reminds me.
Just in case,
Yeah, it's just a good thing. We all have people around.
Okay, but let's get into it.
Yes.
We don't have many dirty things to talk about.
You never know.
You never know what's gonna go out. Wednesday was West Side Story.
The West Side Story trailer reaction. How many of you guys watched the trailer yourselves? And what was your reaction? Let us know in the comments because then we're going to talk about it. I'm pretty sure everybody here probably watched the video. Wow. Also, that is the best performing video that we have on our channel.
Yeah.
In general. And it is reaching a whole bunch of new people and bringing them into the Part of Love fold. So it was really exciting. Oh my God, that was.
If you love West Side Story, though, or if you don't know anything about West Side Story, please check it out. It's such an incredible part of history, not just musical theater history, but
film
just
history.
Like,
it
film
won
history.
10 Oscars, y'all. 10 Oscars, including Rita Moreno for Anita.
I mean,
as well she should. Yes.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's epic, and I can't wait for it to come out. What is it? December.
And that was the first in a new series of reaction videos that we're going to be doing to not just musical theater stuff, but love stuff, music videos, couples, famous couples.
Yeah, you guys send me the gossip that you think we should like react
Any
to
ideas?
too, because we're kind of not the best at like.
We watched
current...
Love Is Blind and tried to do it, and we paused it so much that it would have been like a 3-hour video.
Yeah.
Because we were like, this is ridiculous. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
But if there's something that you're like, yeah, you should watch this, like, happy to react to it.
Yes. The
I
In
think
the
that's
Heights
so
trailer,
fun.
I think.
Oh, that'll
we'll
be
have to.
fun. That'll be fun.
Felicia, hey. That it's gonna be amazing.
Okay,
we'll pop up to
Felicia.
the comments back in a second. I saw that. See how excited you guys were. Yeah, we were so stoked.
Well, not to give anything away, but
Yeah.
everyone's already entered. You guys did amazing with that question. I
Yes.
realized I should ask you to answer the questions in the DM, so not everyone copies. But it's a learning.
Because everybody who's here knows where we met, but not everybody who sees the posts knows it. And I was
Right.
like, we should probably put it in the DMs.
Right? He was like, I don't think, and I was like, oh, that would be.
Because I know what I've done on other things, and if I see it in the comments, I'm like, well, I feel like I'm cheating, but I'm obviously still gonna do it.
You're using your resources.
Yeah, you're just being resourceful. That's all it is. It's not
I love
cheating.
that. So yes, we met during West Side Story. That was the question this week.
Yes.
It was so cool.
Watching that trailer, and I know that as I saw, some of you haven't seen it, but whenever you see it, I'm not ruining anything. Oh my gosh, it was. We were both really nervous to watch it. We are very, very. We keep West Side Story close to the chest in a lot of ways, and it's just not something we like to share. Somebody's asked me before, and asked both of us when we're teaching and stuff, how would you ever consider doing another production? And I can't say like no for sure because there's a million
things, yeah.
options, but no, I can't imagine doing it again.
Right.
And I can't imagine, for one, I'm way too old to do what I did before, just looks wise. Physically, I'm more capable, but I just, that was such a special time. And so we hold that. I mean, don't you?
Of course, I'm very protective of it, and I'm very protective of how it's done and whatnot. But also, like, I think we said this in the trailer. The man who wrote West Side Story, like the script, a million years ago, Arthur Lawrence, he was our director. You guys, he had never come back to direct.
He's the one who wrote
anything.
the book,
Like
not the
the-
script.
sorry,
The book West Side Story.
Like the person that the story came out of their brain, like he was our director. That's unheard of. He was 93 years old, and
Mean as a
old man.
snake. I loved it.
Yeah.
And when you watch the trailer, you see a picture of him when he was younger, and he's just sitting there like mean mugging to the camera. And I was like, oh, you were always
He was always a little
just like a crotchety, loving. Just he just put so much love
He
into
loved
it.
you.
Yeah, no, he was. I was very fortunate. He was awesome.
He actually, too, I have a quick little story
Please
about
do.
Arthur. Is
Oh.
when West Side Story was my first Broadway show that I was cast in,
Same.
and I, every Broadway performer, lives for that moment, the day that they find out they're going to be cast, and usually you get a call from your agent or something, like after you've left the building or weeks later or whatever. Every story is different, but for me, it was so cool because I was the last person cast in the original cast, and they asked all the women to leave the room, and then they called me back in, and Arthur was just sitting there, and he said, "Okay, kid, want to join the cast?" And I was like, "Ah!" And I think I ran over and like squeezed him. He was probably like, but I was like, "How cute was that?" I'll never forget that.
Yeah,
was
I love
cool.
that story. Especially because Arthur was so little that even this little munchkin person hugging him, he was still
this tall
like,
on me.
yeah, he's a tiny dude. But oh man, his just energy, his light, his life, it was incredible. So either way, watching it was this thing that we got nervous. Brandon Alexander from the Refinery, he was like, he texted me and said, "Hey, have you seen the new West Side Story trailer?" And it was all over Instagram and stuff. And I was like, "No, because it was such a special thing for
Right.
us that we wanted to give it the due it deserved. And then we realized, oh, we should film that and do a reaction
Yeah.
video. And when we watched it, oh my God,
It
was
really paid respect to
Yes.
all the aspects of what West Side
it
Story
seems
is.
like
It
it's
seems
an
like it.
updated version, stylistically very so
Excited.
I'm really, really excited to see it. I'm also really happy that they only showed exactly one count. No, sorry, 2 counts of choreo,
Yeah.
of actual choreo. I believe there's only 2 counts in the whole thing, 2 separate single counts. And you're like, okay, it was smart not to come out swinging with the choreo, because then people would have just, no matter how good it is,
It doesn't matter.
would
Yeah,
have just
they'll go in.
burned it down. I'm gonna burn Utica to the ground.
I think. I hope it will be wonderful.
Yeah, if the movie's even half as good as that trailer was, it's a contender.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
go
contender.
quickly.
Yeah,
to
let's
these
go through. Oh, we've got a
comments.
bunch of them to go through.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, you just went up like 3
Oh
comments.
no, because we had seen these all.
Really? Yeah. I don't know.
Yep. Everyone's welcoming David, and then.
Cool. Seen your vids.
Yeah.
Well, we know no one copied me on Facebook. I like that.
That's true. That's true. Do it in the DMs next time.
See.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Just slide right on through
Just right
those
on
DMs.
through those DMs.
Just in one door, out the other. And The Heights will be out this Friday. The movie, we were talking about doing the reaction to that. Arthur Lawrence sat next to me at one of your West Side shows.
I did not know
remember
that.
Oh my God, I remember that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I wasn't on for Riff that time, was I? Mom, I don't think so. But either way, lucky you. Was he just giving notes the whole time? And yes, David, I like that. A sweet curmudgeon. That is a great word.
Yeah, that's it.
Extremely underused.
I love The Office. I know us too. I'd love to do. I wonder if that's like current enough though. Do people love The Office the way we do?
I don't know if it's necessarily The Office or Jim and Pam.
Jim and Pam. Jim
Like,
and Pam.
People who don't
fans.
necessarily are not in love with the show Friends do know like Ross and Rachel.
Yeah.
You
Fair.
know.
Fair. Okay. I say we do it.
I'm excited. So I think we're gonna do a Jim and Pam kind of reaction. Overall, I heard something. You know what? I'll save it for the video. I heard a rumor about Jim and Pam. Oh my God.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Save it for the video.
Yep. And then Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay, Thursday was the first in an unintentional series of long distance episodes.
Yeah.
Because the Thursday video, we had talked last week that it was going to be podcast style. If you're going to do long distance, you need to watch this video first, because the first question you need to ask is your relationship worth doing long distance?
I mean, I think that is not a question everyone asks themselves though when they first get into that situation, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going to come to the comments in just a second.
yeah. And it's the most important thing because it takes even more commitment to do it well.
Yes.
You know, even more time. And we were saying, like, it's totally fine if you don't want to do the work. It's going to be a lot of work, and it's totally fine if you don't want to. Just spare everybody the emotional drama, trauma, and just, you know.
The wasted time.
Oh, the time.
You could
And
be doing so many other people. Things.
Things. But it's true, you know? And, like, if you just don't like living apart and, like, getting together and, you know, hooking up once in a while, go for it. But that's called friendship.
Yeah, it's called Friends with Benefits. There's
And that's
another
great.
name
You can have a lot of friends.
Yes, you can have Wow, this one went off the rails quick. It's so true though. Like you just there are things that you need to decide for yourself and together before getting into a long distance relationship. And you know, everybody goes, "Well, how do I make it work?" Well, first off, should you? Should you even make it work?
Have you guys, put it in the comments, ever done long distance or have any crazy stories about long distance?
And
good and bad.
Yeah, tips and tricks. We've already finished this Thursday's video, which is how to make a long distance relationship work. So if you checked that first box of yes, I would like to do this, then this video is all for you.
It's a fun one.
It's definitely a fun one.
So make sure you're in it to win it. And if you are, check this one out. But yeah, Thursday, it was fun.
It was really fun. I really liked it.
I also, looking back now, now that we are experts at long distance.
Oh my God.
I didn't ask that question though with other people. When I was doing long distance with other people that I've dated, I didn't ask that question. I just kind of kept dating them.
Yeah. 100%. Yes.
And I should have.
That's what I'm
wish
saying. That's why the
told
question
me,
needs to be.
Yeah.
asked.
But before you dive into this, honey bun,
you don't
figure
have
it out.
to do
You
this.
don't have to do this.
That's such a.
And I ended up, being kind of an asshole because I didn't want to do it, and then the relationship sort of crumbled.
Just slowly,
on its own, slowly horribly
deflated
crumbled.
like a flan in a cupboard.
Exactly. I should have just nipped it in the bud.
Hey, look at you over here. Come on, sayings. Yeah, I mean, we talked about this a little bit last week. I did that. I've had all the worst case scenarios. I feel like I've been on the giving end of I've been the one who was being shitty.
Oh yeah.
And being like, oh no. And then I've also been on the end of someone who's like, I want to make this work, and the other person was like, I really don't think that we should do this. And I was like, no, we can make this. And I fought so hard for it. And they were openly telling me like, no, I do not want to do this. And less than 2 weeks later, they were sleeping with one of my best friends. So like in the long distance in the city, like but this is the thing, but they gave me all the outs. They gave me all the signs. They told me no. And I was like, no, I can make this work.
Right.
I can make you happy. You will be happy.
Right. Maybe a little more self-awareness or like honest self-awareness.
Any number of things.
But still doesn't let that person off the hook for not also
just being
like,
no,
I'm not into this.
I'm super not like, no, not just, it can't just be, I don't know. It can't be so wishy-washy of like, look, I don't think this is going to work. Yeah. But sure. And then you go off and, run around. That's no bueno.
Well, and unfortunately, I mean, I did that, and I wasn't trying to hurt this person, but I was like already kind of not entirely on board when we were together. So adding distance, like, of course, it's going to crumble. So ask yourself the question.
Yes, absolutely. All right, let's go back over here. I saw a couple of these. Tim, Upstate Sayings.
Hey, Tim.
Hey-o. All right, we got somebody loving The Office. Garabrandt Rodemeyer. I mean, that is just the cool name.
Welcome. Are you new?
And I love this. UK or US office?
Oh, good question.
Okay.
Good question.
Big fan of the UK. And as Ricky Gervais says, it's about quality, not quantity. If you think that the new one maybe jumped the shark a little bit in the later seasons, it's a whole thing. What I will say is we're talking about Jim and Pam from the US office and reacting to them. I was a fan of the UK office. I don't think...
I have only seen an episode or two, and I just haven't... I didn't dive in.
Yeah.
But I love Ricky Gervais. And
yeah, everything that he does is just the best.
We should watch some of the episodes, though. That would be fun.
He was giving notes the entire show, talking about Arthur Lawrence. I love that. I love Michael when Toby came back.
Oh, yes.
Yes, just the scream. That's one of the best intros out there. Definitely going to enter the merchandise drawing next time. Just want to give the others a chance first time around. That's very, very sweet. Well, the cool thing is the way that we're going to do the drawing here in the next probably...
Are we almost halfway?
Yeah, about the next 5-10 minutes. The way we're going to do it is we put all of the names into a mixing glass. And
we should get a better glass.
No, that's the perfect glass. It's very apropos. It's very us. And so, whoever gets picked, we all got the same chance. I also entered. I didn't. I do long distance. Megan said, Pink's addiction. I do long distance, but most people like to play games and cheat and waste mine and others' time. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is very, very true. And that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I think you're right when you say most. Yeah.
Well, I think this goes back to exactly what we're talking about. The first question, the absolute first question is your relationship worth doing long distance? Is it worth holding on to this thing? Because I've heard people say, well, long distance, it's going to introduce a host of new problems. No, it won't. It will reveal a host of new problems. It's kind of like when people say, or the old saying, new saying, whatever, about money. Money changes people's character. No, it reveals your character.
That's really good.
And the same thing with distance.
Yep.
If there's an issue in your relationship that's underlying, it is going to, everything is magnified. Yes. Ironically, it's magnified over the distance. Yes. So if you're having any small issue where you're like, maybe there's some jealousy, we touch on this, maybe there's some jealousy, maybe I don't quite trust this person. Yeah, when they don't have to do anything but call you for a second.
Don't lie to yourself. Yeah. That's going to get a billion times worse. And I think we did say this in this episode, but you have to, what did you say?
John made a comment. I'll read it in a second.
Oh, okay. You have to both have this conversation and say, are we both in it to win it? Like, it has to be that clear. It can't be, you can't beat it around the bush. You can't.
You'll get that joke tomorrow.
But yeah, you have to be clear and decide together. You need a verbal contract before you decide to do this.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. So many of the issues that we see with relationships are that one person has made a decision. One person's fighting really hard. One person is just gung-ho, 100% full tilt boogie, and the other person they don't really talk about it. And
yeah, it's not going to work.
There's no implied agreement here. You've really got to have the conversation. So, yeah. Courtney Kennedy, hey, my tutor today kept on talking about the Big Bang Theory. It's like Friends about relationships and friends and how they cope with them. I have not heard that put together, but
yeah, I never watched the Big Bang Theory.
I haven't watched it either. Anybody else here watch it? Let us know if you dig it. So you guys love the Office US version. Do you listen to the Office Ladies podcast as well? No. What is that?
I didn't know that they had one.
Megan, before you leave, let us know what is that, because we can't Google it. Me and my boyfriend have done long distance when he was in America doing his show. We kept on video calling each other and being in contact and doing the odd date night over Zoom. That sounds like a solid plan right there. If I was to say that there was an episode coming out on Thursday, some of those things you mentioned might be in that episode. Maybe we go into greater detail. Who knows?
It's a good one. It's a fun one.
Yeah, it's a really fun one.
You edited it really beautifully. It's fun. Sweet. It's fun.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. Kimmy, you've never watched The Office?
What?
Get on it. What are you doing? You've only got, forever.
Right.
Until Netflix just directly imports into our brains. Michelle, hello. Hi, Colt and Ange. Hope you're both okay and staying safe. God bless you.
Aww.
Same. And hello.
Welcome, Michelle.
Megan, what about the people that make you happy at first and then start treating you as a friend? Ooh, this is a good question. Okay, Megan, I'm going to, because I think that this is going to be a longer one, and sometimes you have to run. Oh, well, we should do this question first so that you don't have to run, and then we'll do the drawing after.
I think what you mean, Megan. What about the people that make you happy? Like there's romantic vibes at first, and then it goes just to friendship vibes.
That's my guess. That's what I'm getting from it.
Okay.
Whew.
I mean, there's definitely an episode to be made about that, but
I guess there's so many layers and levels to that one. So question, are we talking about you are with this person, you are, dating this person or intimate with this person, and then they start treating you like a friend, and how do you deal with that?
Or were they just flirty, let's say at work or something, and then it's sort of stopped? Like
you're checking out at Target and you're flirting with the old lady who's checking, who's cashing you out, and then you leave and she just doesn't call you.
That wasn't, well.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm asking for a friend. We'll get more into that as soon. Oh, everybody, such cute dog she is.
Yeah.
Fun fact, long distance love is what led to the downfall of the Scranton Strangler.
Oh my God.
I can't with you, John. But you're right. Like that's in I think the Office Girls podcast. I think they go into that. You should go listen to that. Gabrant, my view is simple. If I have to make it work, then maybe time to reevaluate. All relationship needs work and aren't always easy, but you should not have to force it. Agreed. If both parties are committed, it will work. Yes. I will add something though. It's a constant commitment. It's a constant choice. And something that we talk about in one of, I think 2 weeks from now video is consistency is key. Yeah. Right?
It takes planning, right? So it's though I think what you mean, and maybe I'm misinterpreting this, but when you make it work, like I'm gonna make it work, and it's sort of in that negative connotation. No, you shouldn't be like forcing that, but you do have to work.
Yeah,
to
there is a
keep your
ton
love.
of work involved in a relationship. There just is, because there's constant communication and conversations and there are sacrifices and there are those things, and I hate the negative connotation that it kind of takes on when suddenly we're looking at relationships as if everything should just be, well, it should just be perfect all the time, and you know, baby Tom frolics, it should just be super easy. Like, why should I ever have to do any work? It's love. That's not what love is. It's not just like easy peasy all the time. I'm running out of random like words to say, but it's not what it is. And I hope that over the course of, you know, part of love and the growth of this, we can start helping people see that love has been given this kind of frilly hot pink firework thing. Yeah. And that's all it's supposed to be, but it's that is not enough to sustain a lifetime of happiness. Like, that's not how it works.
Yes. Well, also we talked about this too. If you're, shirt. I'm not saying that you need to. First off, I'm not saying that everyone needs to get married. Marriage is not for everyone. But if you don't have even sort of an inkling that you want to spend a long time with this person, don't do it. Like, there has to be some sort of end goal, right? Like, yes, you're doing long distance for the time, and then the goal is hopefully to be together in the future. So if you don't have a plan for the future,
or if you don't both gotta have this conversation.
Yes. Where do you see us in a year? Where do you see us in, like...
Well, speaking of people, like, behind the counter, as it were, I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was waiting on you, and they were telling me their whole life. It was like a secretary, and they were telling me their whole life story, and their whole life story. As they do with you. As they do. And she was saying, you know, she just picked up and moved her whole life from somewhere in South Georgia, picked up and moved her whole life for her boyfriend. But she had said something about being married. And I was like, oh, cool. So you're engaged. And she goes, well, no, I mean, I hope that he proposes, but he doesn't like to talk about it. And I don't know, I picked up my whole life and moved up here, and he doesn't want to talk about being engaged or even like, just like anything. And she literally...
That's unbelievable.
But it's unbelievable on both sides. Like, I want to be like, I didn't feel like it was my place, but I was trying to search for the words to be like, hey, you don't have to, like, you should have a conversation with him about what your end goal is and what his end goal is, and what your time frame is. And we've talked about this a lot. Dating is about discovering the things you want, but also the things you don't want, and the things you're not willing, like the things you're willing to deal with and the things you're not willing to deal with. All of that is really, really important. And so listening to her talk about it, I was so heartbroken, because you could just see she was so upset, and she kept saying, and you just think like, I picked up my whole life, and she kept saying that, and I was like, I see that. I feel awful about it. But I can't. Right. Like, you have to help yourself here. And that's one of those relationships where I wonder if the long distance had she had this question before, would it have helped her?
I think it would have.
I sure hope
I think
so.
she probably wouldn't have moved.
Although he may have changed his tune once she got up here, which is another red flag.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just, oh man.
Communicate.
Communicate. It's constant. It's constant, constant. Michelle, so happy you like the UK. I'm from the UK. Oh, we love the UK.
Oh yeah.
We spent some good time and we had some good times together in London.
Oh yeah.
I got one of my favorite tattoos in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And not really new, just really comment or make live times. Love
Yes.
that. Well,
Yes.
dig it. Kelly, hey-o.
Oh, no worries. We haven't done the drawing yet. Kelly, you didn't answer.
I feel like all of our regulars are like, no, I'm not gonna enter. I'm just gonna get one eventually.
Right.
Or just keep hanging out because we're gonna do this every week. And by the end of it, all
Everyone will
10 to
have one.
12 of you guys will have a mug, just based on time. And Kimmy just said,
Thanks for yes, I love this shirt too. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. It didn't fit me anymore. So
It's my like flower child in my inner,
hippie,
as it were. Thanks.
pagan, Wiccan,
Yeah.
hippie. Kelly, everybody's saying hello. Culture so right, can't be a one-sided thing. That's why I'm single again now. Well, good on you.
Good for you.
Good on you for being single and choosing that instead of going, well, I'm just going to trudge through the mud of this relationship.
Yeah.
Good on you.
It is okay to end relationships. It's okay to leave them because now you really know what love you actually deserve.
Hey-o.
She's learning.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's the Office Girls podcast. It's Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey's podcast. They rewatch episodes of The Office and talk about it.
Oh, that's cute.
That's brilliant. Oh, that's great.
It's really cute.
Oh, romantic vibes at first and then friendship. But yes, long distance. Ah.
Oh.
So that.
Doing that long distance. Oh, okay.
That's even hard. I mean, that's even harder to start a relationship long distance, but also for them to then twist. As soon as they twist.
Yeah. And you gotta have the courage to call it, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I had the courage to call it, but if you're sensing it, you're kind of like, let's just be free, right? Let's be friends, I guess, if you want, but like, cut the strings, you know, like, let's call it what it is.
If somebody throws you in the friend zone, don't try to crawl back out. Like, just be like, oh, that's cool. There's a door right here, and now I'm out. Like, goodbye.
Totally.
Nah. All right, Colt, I will make time to start The Office. I know it's hilarious, and laughs are a good thing. Agreed.
Yes.
Nothing like laughing. Been watching Big Bang Theory. Only gotten to series 8. Only gotten to series 8?
It came out like a long time ago.
How about 8 seasons of anything as
No, yeah.
you're doing great. You're doing great. Moving on to The Office, as I haven't watched it, but heard it's really funny. It really is. Court, Big Bang Theory is good. You guys are so cute. Bye, Megan. Oh, okay, bye.
Bye.
I do this every time. Bye, but welcome back. Aishwarya, hey. Welcome.
We haven't done the drawing yet, don't worry.
Oh, very sweet, everybody.
Aw, thank you.
Michelle, I've been with my fantastic partner Mark for 10 years, planning to get married soon. Love your channel and the mugs. Amazing, Michelle.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right, should we go on and do the drawing?
Should we do it?
I guess we got to.
Okay. All right, I'm going to read everyone who entered and fold them up into a mixing glass. Because, that's all I had. Okay, Kimmy Martin. I don't know why I'm showing it to you. I'm just going to read it out loud. Boom. Aishwarya. Boom. David Lum. Boom. Felicia.
I just love this.
Boom.
I've got to get some music to put under this for the next
really
time.
boring.
I'm so sorry.
Valerie Lerma is not here, but she entered. Boom. And Joy in the City is not here either, but she entered.
Oh, Joy.
Yeah. Boom.
All right, here we go. You can't look at it.
No, I'm gonna shake it and you're gonna draw it.
I just shook.
I know. I really need to mix them up so they don't stick. like this, like a little. Okay, you ready? Close your eyes. Ooh.
All right.
You got one?
I got one. Is it facing them or me?
It's facing you.
Okay. David Long! Hello! Nice job. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Come on. Hold on. Let me get my face out of here. All right. It's totally not working. There we go. We got it. Bada boom.
David
Congratulations.
Lum. Congrats.
All right.
Yeah.
So DM us on the old Instagram, or you can email us at Angelina@partoflove.com.
Where you would like us to send it. We'll send it over to you. And you guys, if you entered and you want a free mug, we're going to do this every Tuesday. We have mugs to drink together for Coffee and Tea Live. Kel made a really good suggestion. I think you said this last week too. We should do cocktail glasses.
Yes, we have to do those soon. So we've got hats.
Hats, t-shirts.
We're talking about possibly doing t-shirts or like t-shirts and the cocktail glasses.
Yeah.
Are those things that you guys would be into? Let us know in the comments. Yes. Everybody throw a congrats at David. Oh, you're already doing it. You guys are the best. Alicia, I feel like I'm on The Price is Right. And would be great as a bingo caller.
Thank you.
Be 11.
Thank
Boom.
you. Boom.
Let us know when the mugs are online. I forgot to enter the drawing next time. Nice tea. And everybody else, make sure that you enter as well next week. Because, I mean, can you ever have too many? You know, you're going to want a set. So you just got to keep
playing.
entering.
We have to think of harder questions.
Yes.
And I will have you DM me the answer.
Yeah.
It's
going to be great.
Should we talk about Friday?
Huge fan of soft sleep teas. Sorry, everybody's answering. Everybody likes the t-shirt idea.
Okay.
That seems like a great idea. Who would have come up with that idea?
Because at first I was like, I don't think a t-shirt. Because I don't really buy t-shirts. I'll buy like.
You're the only person who doesn't buy t-shirts.
Okay, I'll listen to my people.
Sorry, it's all large homeless people sweaters.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wear.
She loves it. She loves a hippie sweater.
Yeah.
It's pretty beautiful. So
okay.
cool.
Okay. T-shirts.
Could not take more glasses. My wine glasses are eating my cupboard space.
Fair.
Totally understand that. All right. So Friday's episode was the episode of The Refinery, season 3, episode 1. We're back.
Yeah, it was awesome. And I was gonna say, funny enough, Brandon had no idea because it didn't come out.
Right. So we record the Refinery on Wednesday nights. Or on Wednesdays, and so while we're having that, and I don't talk to them about what the episodes are about coming up. So Brandon's sitting there if you watch that episode of The Refinery, when he brings up long distance as a topic, and he's like, I just want to talk to you guys about long distance, and I was like, am I being punked? Like, what's going on here? And so we ended up having that episode about long distance, and then next week's episode is about how to make long distance work. But Friday was also about long distance and how that affects your relationships. It was really cool, and it was cool to get 2 other people's perspectives, specifically 2 single guys one who has done a lot of long distance with a girl that he talks about a lot on there. It was interesting to get everybody's perspective. So
check it out. Check it out. And you know what's cool about these long distance relationship videos that we're doing? This series is, though it is great for long distance, it's really good for any relationship because again, like we said, the long distance just magnifies what's already there. So it kind of will get you thinking. Yeah. Does this apply to me? You know, should I be thinking about this? Yeah. You should always think, should I stay in this relationship or not, regardless of long distance, you know? You should always think, well, do we have a similar end goal, or am I just wasting this person's time?
We should always be thinking about communication. We should always be thinking about, creative dates. We should always be able to think about those things.
Yeah, so check it out.
Yeah, so actually I never watched The Refinery. Maybe find my watch list for a while. We've got 3 seasons. And it's definitely grown and changed over those. So if you need something, especially I love it for just listening, because there's not a whole lot visually going on. It's a podcast style, so unless you really like looking at people's reactions to what other people are saying, which occasionally I do, but you can just throw it in and listen to it, and then comment below and let us know your thoughts on the topics that we're talking about, because that's the best part about this is knowing how you guys feel, and your comments drive so much of what we do.
100%.
The things that you say, because the community is what this is all about. So
absolutely. And I know we always say this, but we have a lot of new people here today. If there is something on your heart or something you're going through or a friend's going through and you want an episode done about it, let us know.
Yeah.
In the comments.
We've done a couple of those already.
Email us. Yeah, exactly. And it's always fun for us too.
Yeah.
Because it's usually something that we wouldn't think of,
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Jeez. I mean, we unintentionally burned through that, but what do we have over here? Let's go back through the comments. Tank tops.
Tank tops.
So like the basics, the t-shirts, the tank tops,
the
maybe a
tanks.
hoodie. I do love a simple plain black hoodie.
I do too. Well, I'm excited to see, because you're going to design the t-shirts. You're really good, like, visually with that stuff. But
well, we should design one of these.
I'm thinking black.
Yeah, it's gonna be black. Sorry, it's gonna be black.
We live in like neutrals.
Yeah,
so.
we pretty much live in black, white, or gray.
Yep.
Unless you guys are like, oh no, gray all the way, or
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. Do you enter on Facebook or Instagram? Hats for me, please, or hoodies? Yes, you can enter through Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah. Courtney, you're on Instagram, right? Yeah, I put it in on the post 2 days ago, but I think I'll try and post it like a couple days before the drawing every Tuesday, and so just answer the question, whatever the question is that week, and yeah.
Yep.
It'll be good.
Michelle, you always look beautiful, Ange. I need your product to use. It's very sweet. You just wait till you hear what the products are.
I know. You should watch our I made a hair video during quarantine, because everyone was like, how do you do your hair? And it's very simple, and I don't really use many products. I wash my hair with Head and Shoulders. I know that's bad for you, but I just like it because I don't like dandruff. So. And then I just blow dry it all crazy. You should watch the video. And then if it is humid outside, the only product I use is dry shampoo. And I just spray it all over the head.
Like a crazy person.
Like a crazy person.
Like you can open the bathroom door and it's like...
You got to watch the visual for how I do it. But like really just anything that tip it over and smoosh it.
There we
Done.
go. I did not believe her when I grew my hair out and I was trying to like figure out how to make it look decent. She was like, you gotta lift. It's the lift. It's the way you...
I will say one trick though. I do say this. If you use conditioner, which I rarely do, if you use it, you cannot put it in your roots. Do not put the conditioner up here, like at all. Like just put it in the ends, because the weight of the oils will weigh down your roots. And who wants flat hair?
I don't know. I don't. Comments. Love the refinery. To everyone who hasn't seen it yet, 1, 2. Dig it. Thank you, T. You know what, guys? I do lame jokes. That's why I'm single.
Oh my gosh.
I like lame jokes.
You won't be single for long if you find the right person that likes those kind of jokes. Yeah.
Yeah. Kimmy remembers she buys shampoo by the smell of it.
Yeah, occasionally I'm pulled from Head and Shoulders if something smells really good or the bottle's like pink, you know.
Gerbrand, that was as long as it is Gouda, it isn't too cheesy.
Okay, there's some cute banter.
Oh man, doesn't matter. I love everybody. No. Do you enter the giveaways on Facebook or Instagram? As I only entered on Instagram, hats for me, please. Yes, I think that was a repeat.
Gotcha.
Dig it. Okay.
I don't want flat hair.
Nobody wants flat hair.
Nobody wants flat hair.
Yeah, I actually only condition the ends of my mustache so that it doesn't lay flat.
You want it.
Yeah, it puffs out. Right now, it's just the way the camera's angled.
Right.
but it puffs out. It comes out to like here.
Ew.
It's like, whole thing. Okay, well, this is.
That was fun, you guys.
Yeah, we did our first giveaway.
I love it.
And congratulations one more time to David.
Congrats.
This Thursday, we've got an awesome episode about how to make long distance work. And again, even if you're not doing long distance, it's just a great video to like take that and apply those same principles to your relationship. Absolutely. And next week, we have a really exciting one. How to save your relationship.
Oh, yeah, that's juicy. That's juicy.
I really like that one. Mm-hmm. So either way, you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
All right, here we go.
Are we going to dance it?